Hello everyone, welcome to the Turfway Park Report for Sunday, December 11th, 2016. 9 races on the card. The poly track is fast temperature in the high 30 degrees. First race, a maiden filly and mare claimer, claiming price $15,000 down to 10. They'll go a mile. Scratch number 2, Java's Drumbeat. Morning line favorite at 7 to 5. Number 1, Maxine for trainer Dane Kabisky. And they're off. It's Gateway to Gold who's sending on out. Quick to stride from the inside is Maxine, and there goes Ondira's Wish to keep the pace hot. Then a link for the back, taking off heels. There comes Lilo's Journey. Resco Fred's spun a 4-wide fourth, and a link for the back to Insist, who's at the back of the pack. 8 links from top to bottom, midpoint through the turn. Gateway to Gold shows them up top by a length. Ondira's Wish racing in the second spot. Maxine in at the rail in third. Rasco Frayed, the Indiana bred, is fourth, about 2 links off the pace. Then a link for the back to the pair of Lilo's Journey. Insist is at the back of the pack. As they head up the backside, the first quarter in a slow 25 seconds flat. So on the inside, it is Gateway to Gold. Pressured to the outside by Maxine. Those two are now stride for stride. Ondira's Wish races in third, a length in front of Rasco Frayed, who starts to close in. Then a link for the back to Lilo's Journey. And Insist continues to trail 8 lengths off the lead. The half-mile time, 49-1. So Gateway to Gold pokes that nostril back in front. Maxine still with that pressure to the outside. Here comes Rasco Frayed gearing it up from the 3-wide side as the field outside the quarter pole, and it's Gateway to Gold has been up top every step of the way. Maxine pressuring to the outside. Here's long shot Rasco Frayed looping up 3 wide, and Insist from last is motoring home as they straighten for the stretch drive, and it's Maxine out to the path of Rasco Frayed. Gateway to Gold will not go away. Insist isn't done. Deep stretch here, and Rasco Frayed opening up in the stretch here. Rasco Frayed, the Indiana bred, pulling away late, and Rasco Frayed at 6-1 is going to kick off the pick 5, a winner by 4.5 in the end. Insist was second, Maxine was third, then came Gateway to Gold, running time on the board in 1:39.2. Number 7, Rasco Frayed pulls the upset in the opener. This Indiana bred owned by Randy Faulkner, trained by Aaron West, and ridden to victory by Abel Lascano. The winner, starting off the pick 5, returns $14.60, $523. Second was number 5, Insist. Third, the favorite, the 1, Maxine. And fourth, the 4, Gateway to Gold. The exacta, $58.80. The superfecta, $432.20. Running time for the opener, 1:39.2. Today's second race, a claimant event for the boys to go 1 mile. No program changes. The morning line favorite is number 1, What the Cat Drug In, a 9-time Turfway Poly winner. And they are off. Imagine that, Mom broke in a tangle, but it was a fast beginning. For Salty Rim, also up to the outside, Moon Gun. Through from between horses, there goes both Kathy's Kitten and Hurricane Bay. And down along the inside, Flying Candy Ride will save all the ground as they race in the first turn. So it's Flying Candy Ride doing battle up top with Salty Rim. These two are a length in front of 17-time winner What the Cat Drug In, who races third. Favorite Kathy's Kitten is fourth, about 2.5 off the pace, and a length in front of Imagine That, Mom, as the field straightens up on the back stretch, the first quarter mile in 24 seconds flat. Then a link for the back, Hurricane Bay races mid-pack, about 6 lengths off the lead, and then going for a run on the outside comes Siva. Moon Gun has 2 horses beat. They are Brother Stewart and Grace's Devil. They're starting to bunch up as they're just outside the half-mile pole. It's Salty Rim, a link to the good. What the Cat Drug In, still in the pocket spot. Kathy's Kitten breezing up to the outside, now overtakes second. Here comes Flying Candy Ride back for some more as a half-mile doled out in 48-1. So it's long shot Salty Rim still up top. Kathy's Kitten pressuring up to the outside. What the Cat Drug In is being ridden to keep pace, and Siva's underway from the back of the pack as the field outside the quarter pole. Salty Rim, the jock just sitting chilly. Here's Kathy Kitten under a full out drive. Siva goes 4 wide as they straighten for the stretch drive, and Moon Gun in the red blinkers is the danger. Going to have to be about 6 wide as they straighten for the stretch drive, and Salty Rim and Kathy's Kitten come together, but Moon Gun is going 2-1 down the stretch. It's Moon Gun on the stand side, and Orlando Mojica just went right on by the favorite, and Moon Gun is going to cruise to victory here. Moon Gun wins it by almost 5 in the end. Kathy's Kitten was second, tight for third. Running time up on the board in 1:39.3. Number 10, Moon Gun, rallied from far back to win For owner-trainer David Reed, Orlando Mojica was aboard. Moon Gun, second off the claim winner here. Home a winner in 139 and 3, returned 680, 380, 320. Second, number 5, Kathy's Kitten. Third, 8, Siva. Fourth goes 9, Brother Stewart. The exacta was worth $36.80. The dollar try, $218.40. $2 super, $4,214.60. The daily double, $66.40. Today's third race is a claimant event for the fillies and mares. 8,000 down to 7. They'll go 6 furlongs. Morning line favorite number 4, Wish to Opine for trainer Heather Hall. They are off. It's Aloha Rose, who's offensive-minded, quick and to stride as well. There goes Wish to Opine. Away in third comes Gracie Goo, through from between horses, punches up Day in Deauville and also Cash Dance, so well bunched on the run down the backstretch. It's Aloha Rose just to the inside. Wish to Opine right there, glued to that one. 3 wide comes Day in Deauville, and up on the outside, there goes Gracie Goo. Then a separation of 2 to Smart Kid, and here's to Rose. Toward their inside comes Princess Dinah, and at the back of the pack, Thunder with the long shot, can't see them all. 22 and 2 was the opening quarter. Aloha Rose shows the way. Up to the outside, here comes Gracie Goo, turning the pressure up, a link for the back. And Smart Kid's found her best stride. Smart Kid starts to kick it into top gear. Here's to Rose, kicks wide for the drive as they reach the top of the home stretch. And Gracie Goo and Smart Kid come together at the top of the lane. And Smart Kid off the turn opens up by a length here. Gracie Goo could not kick on, nor could Wish to Opine. Down the center of the track comes Here's to Rose. 1/8 of a mile left for Smart Kid. Smart Kid in front by 2. Gracie Goo re-rallying, as is Princess Dinah. Down towards the line, Smart Kid trying to hold. Princess Dinah lunging, and Smart Kid will give Abel Lascano 2 on the card. Princess Dinah was second, Gracie Goo third, tight for fourth in 1:11 and 1. Number 7, Smart Kid for the Royal 10 Racing, takes the class drop here and wins going away for trainer Steve Dunn. Abel Lascano up top for the winning ride. The winner, $13.60, $6.420. Second, number 2, Princess Dinah. Third, number 8, Gracie Goo. And fourth was number 3, Aloha Rose. The exacta, $120.40. Trifecta, $362.60. Superfecta, $2,799 even for a $1 ticket. The pick 3, $188 even, and the rolling double came back $53.60. Running time for the third race, 1:11 and 25/100ths. Today's fourth race, a claimant event for the boys which have never won 3 lifetime. The claimant price 15 down to 10. They'll go 1 mile, scratch the 1 shutter speed. Morning line favorite number 3 at 6 to 5. Hush Up. And they're off. Good even beginning. Hush Up had a fast start, as did Hold My Purse. And now through from between horses, there goes Rabanito, A.A. Fratello, and back together again. The field of 5 line up in a field of 5 as they head to the first turn, but now, in fact, back together again, has kicked it into gear and has cleared and dropped down to the rail. Opens up 2 on Hush Up, who came away racing the second position. Rabanito now overtakes that spot, moves Hush Up back to third. Then a link for the back to A.A. Fratello, and at the tail of the field is late running Hold My Purse. 5 lengths off the lead, first quarter 24 and 2. Back together again, really into the bit, tugging hard against Suits there, in front by a length. Rabanito and Zaniga comes to that one's flank there in second. 2 lengths for the back to Hush Up. Now through the middle of the horses, there goes Hold My Purse, and that puts A.A. Fratello last of the quintet. They continue up the backstretch past the half-mile pole. The first half was timed in 48 and 1. So back together again, still shows the way, still pressured by Rabanito. A length and a half for the back. Hold My Purse starts to close in. Hush Up closest to the rail is fourth, only 3.5 off the pace, and a long way last. A.A. Fratello as the field outside the quarter pole. They stack up 3 in a line. It's Hold My Purse, and now Hush Up is going to go 4 wide as they come to the top of the lane. Back together again to the inside. The white blaze of Hold My Purse turns them in, and Hold My Purse off the turn in front by 2. Back together again, could not kick on. Rabanito is third. Here comes Hush Up. Hush Up and Johnny McKee at 8 to 5 down the center. Not going to get to Hold My Purse. Hold My Purse on the wrong lead, but still drawing away in deep stretch. Hold My Purse for Keith Kimmin is going to give Abel Lascano 3 on the card. Wins by almost 6 in the end. Hush Up was second. Rabanito was next and came back together again, and A.A. Fratello could see them all. Number 2, Hold My Purse. Bet down to even money and won like an even money shot should for owner Stonewater Stud and Keith Kinman. Keith Kinman trains his 4-year-old gelding. Abel Lascano was aboard for the winning ride, his 3rd victory on the card. Hold My Purse as the late favorite, 420, 220, 210. Second to 3, Hush Up. Third 4, Rabanito. Fourth 6, Back Together Again. Exacta 760. Try 2420. Daily double $40. And the pick 3, $99.30. Running time for race 4, 138 flat. The fifth race is a claimant event for the boys, which have never won 2. Claiming price $5,000. They'll go 6 panels. Jockey change for the 3, Frontier Justice. Make the rider Arturo Aparicio. Morning line favorite to the outside, number 9, Emirates Wonder, with the bug boy, Petey Prentice Jr. And they're off. Fast start for Mackinac, also for Mr. Dynamite, and Devidat is going to be a pace presence. These 3 will stack up as they leave the chute. Through from the insides, Ransom Loves being hustled up into 4th. Right to that one's outside comes Christopher's Chance, who's 5th, 3.5 off the pace, and a separation of 2.5 to Shot Enough to Pop. Then a space of 4 to Emirates Wonder, a margin of 3 more to Up and Left, and outpaced at the back of the pack early as they continue to run up the backstretch. It is Frontier Justice. They've been into the far turn. First quarter mile timed in 22 and 3. There goes Ransom's Love, 3 wide up to contend the pace. Mr. Dynamite in the middle, down on the inside, Devidat looping up gamely, 3 wide. Here comes Christopher's Chance, also running on from the back of the pack and making good momentum. Shot Enough to Pop, and Shot Enough to Pop's going to stack up 5 deep as the field reaches the top of the home stretch. And a Mr. Dynamite, and on the inside, Mackinac cuts the corner. Ransom Love to the outside, over the top. Shot Enough to Pop has come up to challenge for the lead, and Shot Enough to Pop strikes the front. Mackinac still game down on the inside. Christopher's Chance and Ransom Love, but as they race down towards the wire, Shot Enough to Pop now on a 2-race win streak. Mackinac was second. Through from the inside, late charge from the favorite Emirates Wonder. Running time up on the board, 1:11 and 3. Number 6, Shot Enough to Pop, stalks a pace, and Turn for Home kicked it into top gear to win, going away for Alex Contreras in the irons. Trained by Jim Newman, owned by Lynn Cash, Bill Hellwig, and Brett Gassaway. The winner, 1240, 720, 440. Second, the 4, Mackinac. Third, the 9, Emirates Wonder, and fourth was the 8, Christopher's Chance. The exacta, $367.80. Trifecta, $926 even. Super, $3,598.10. The daily double, $38. The pick 3, $213.90. Pick 4, $697.10. The pick 5, $1,142. That's for a 50-cent consolation. Pick 5, 4 of 5, $18.90. Running time for race 5, 1:11 and 3. Tonight's 6th race is a claimant event for the maiden fillies and mares. The claiming price $30,000 down to $20,000. The race 6 1/2 furlongs. Field of 6, morning line favorite, number 1, Sharia, for trainer Steve Fosdick. And they're off. Fast start for First Roar, who came out running, quick and to stride as well. Down on the inside comes Sharia. Through from between runners, the first timer Smoother. Then it's Spoofy Doo punching up between runners. His last hurrah is 5th now, about 3.5 off the pace. And last away early is Street Smart, but only 6 lengths from top to bottom. And it's First Roar being hustled out on the front end. Sharia comes through to the inside to be second. Spoofy Doo's now covered up by his last hurrah, who's outside in 4th. Separation of 2 back to Smoother, the firster. And last away, Street Smart is 5th, but within striking range and starting to close in. Compact field here covered by 4 lengths as they blitz into the turn. First Roar, shadowed by his last hurrah. These 2 confronted up to the outside by Street Smart and Smoother. These 4 are about 4 lengths in front of Spoofy Doo, who's going the wrong way outside the quarter pole now. First Roar and his last hurrah come together to the top of the lane, and First Roar turns him in. His last hurrah could not kick on. Smoother is trying to find good sailing room down the center of the track. 1/8 of a mile left. First Roar shaking up top, and First Roar responding on the wrong lead, though. Smoother finally leveled off and running, but First Roar got first run, and First Roar and Gabe Lagunas are heading to the winner's circle. First Roar by 4. Number 6, First Roar, broke sharply, led him all the way up top for the Red Riding Hood stable. Kevin Fletcher trained, and Gabe Lagunas with the winning ride. Number 6, First Roar, $11.20, $6, $3.80. Second, number 5, Street Smart. Third, number 3, Smoother. Fourth goes for his last hurrah. The exacta $43. Trifecta, $109.50. Daily double, $46.80. The super, $448.20. And the pick three, $125.50. Running time, 119 flat. Tonight's ninth race, a claimant event for the boys. Never won 2 lifetime. Claiming price $5,000. It'll go 6 furlongs. Jockey change for the 5. Musica con Brio to Chelsea Kaiser. The favorite, number 3, been catting around with Mathieu Adam. They're all in line. And they're off. For the lead from between horses comes Hallow Glory. Also being hustled up to that one's inside is Cape Flattery. The gray, MK's Delight, is a close-up third, and up on the outside, Joe Flyer, the favorite, stacks up 4 deep. Silver Forked Sky and the Lawson Silks race fifth, about 3.5 off the pace as the field continues up the backstretch, approaching the half-mile pole. Then a separation of 2 to Ben Catton Around, who rides the rail. Parked out wide is 5 Boys, and at the back of the pack is Lucky Warrior. Strung out field, 15 lengths from top to bottom. It's Hollow Glory to the inside, pressured by MK's Delight, looping up 3 wide, the favorite, Joe Flyer. And behind horses, Cape Flattery is just looking for a seam. Tons of horse there, but nowhere to go. And looping up wide, Silver Fork Sky, well bunched. There's about 7 of them within 3 lengths as they arrive to the top of the lane. And it's Joe Flyer who got first run. Joe Flyer off the turn in front by 3. Here's Silver Fork Sky down the center. Now Cape Flattery gets a seam and is coming at him and coming on up the inside. And down the center, 5 Boys continuing to make good progress. But Joe Flyer by the 16th pole is in front by 4, now by 5. Joe Flyer for the Billy Conley stable wins it by 3.5 in the end. Cape Flattery was second, Silver Fork Sky third, Ben Catton Around was fourth. Running time on the board, 110 and 4. Number 10, Joe Flyer, bet down from 8 to 1 on the morning line all the way to the favorite, wins as the people's pick and returns $660, $380, $3. Second was number 4, Cape Flattery. Third, the 8, Silver Forked Sky. And fourth, the 3, Ben Catton Around. Exacta, $29.20. Trifecta, $182.30. Daily double, $41 even. The super, $2,067. The pick 3, the winning combination, $221. There was a consolation pick 3 of the late scratch of the 2 Cannonball Champ. That came back $40.70. Running time, 110 and 4. Tonight's 8th race is an allowance event for 3-year-olds and up, which has never won 2 lifetime. They go a mile and a 16th. Field of 8, no program changes. Morning line favorite, number 8, Tiger Paul, racing for Ken and Sarah Ramsey. And they're off. For the lead from between horses is Petro Physical. Also, there is Fashionable Freddy. Hard to Wait Go is a 3-wide third. Tiger Paul is taking off the speed and going to duck down and save all the ground right alongside Frenchman Bay. Those 5 are a length and a half in front of Thomas Point, followed up next by Dr. Fillin. And midpoint through the turn, last away early, it is Giant Red. 12 lengths from top to bottom as they're just outside the 6 furlong marker, and it's Petro Physical shows the way. Fashionable Freddy right to that one's nose there. These 2 are stride for stride and Hard Way to Go. Now we'll stack up a 3-wide third. A link for the back. Frenchman's Bay is now fourth, about 4 lengths for the back to the favorite. Tiger Paul must be about 6.5 lengths off the lead as they continue to run up the backstretch, and a separation of 5 to Thomas Point. Still 3 lengths to Giant Red, and then 7 or 8 back to Dr. Philan, who's way outpaced at the back of the pack. As the field goes by the half-mile pole, the time in 48 and 2. So controlled tempo up front. To the outside, there goes Hard Way to Go. In the middle, Fashionable Freddy still right there. Petro Physical is now backpedaling in third. Frenchman's Bay's coming up under a ride in fourth. Still nothing yet from Tiger Paul. Starting to gain ground now. Here comes Thomas Point from the back of the pack as the field passes the quarter-mile pole. It's Hard Way to Go, and Rolanda Aragon shows the way. Closest to the fence, Thomas Point saves all the ground. Now Tiger Paul kicks it into top gear, and Tiger Paul, just like that, strikes the front. Down the center of the track, Giant Red is motoring on the stand side. It's Giant Red up to the outside. Tiger Paul digging down deep and responding. Tiger Paul's going to win it. Giant Red flew to be second, but Tiger Paul will not disappoint as a favorite. Wins by better than 3. Giant Red, a good game run for the play spot. Down the inside, Hard Way to Go was third. Running time on the board, 145 and 4. Number 8, Tiger Paul grinding out the victory here. Tiger Pole owned by the Ramsey family, trained by Mike Maker, and ridden to victory by Channing Hill. The winner, 440, 320, $3. Second, Long Shot, number 3, Giant Red. Third to 7, Hard Way to Go. And fourth, number 4, Thomas Point. The exacta, $50.40. The trifecta for $1, $173.70. The daily double of 10 and 8 returns $12.20. Superfecta, $1,169.10. And the pick 3 was worth $55.90. Running time for race 8, 1:45.4. Tonight's ninth race is a maiden claimant event. Maiden claiming 5,000 to go a mile and 16th. Scratch 5, Bronte. Morning line favorite, number 7, Castle Peak with Rodrigo Vergara. Versus up Victory Salsa. They all settle down. Now they are off. Maximus broke inward. A furious spot took the worst of it. Clean beginning for Victory Salsa. Two between runners. There goes Maximus. Castle Peak is displaying good pace as they race into the first turn. It's Maximus to the inside of Castle Peak there in second. Down on the inside, Victory Salsa came away racing in the third spot, about 2.5 lengths clear of the favorite Boom Bosh. Then a separation of at least 5 lengths back to Escrito, who races now about 11 lengths off the lead, mid-pack. And then a separation of a length and a half to My Crown Prince, and then 2 to TJ's Yard. Separation of 2 additional lengths to Nagu, and that's Dirty Pool, and way outpaced at the back, Furious Spot. Strong outfield here, 25 lengths from tip to tail. First quarter, 23 and 3/5 seconds. Long Shot Maximus shows them up top. Castle Peak second. Through from the inside. Victory's also still there. There goes Boom Bosh, the favorite. At 8 to 5's Red Blinkers has come up to stack 3 across the track. These 4 must be about 10 or 11 lengths in front of the 5th place horse, which is Escarito, as they bend into the far turn. That's all for Maximus. So Castle Peak inherits the lead. Boom Bosh glued right to that one's flank. There's room at the fence, and McKee's going to take advantage and punch Victory Salsa right on through. These 3 stack up as they're outside the quarter pole. They're about 4 lengths in front. Here comes Escarito, who's absolutely flying. Escarito stacks up 4 deep as the field reaches the top of the home stretch, and Escarito comes off the turn in front. Escarito in front by a length, but here's Connect-A-Peg and Julie Burke set down for the drive to the outside. These 2 square off by the 8th pole. Escarito and Connect-A-Peg. They're 3 lengths in front of Boom Bosh. Running down the stand side, Nagu. Deep stretch here. Escarito comes out to Connect-A-Peg. These 2 connect down towards the line. Escarito by a half a side. Connect-A-Peg was second, long way back to Boom Bosh third. Tight for 4th in 1:48.4. Number 3, Era Escrito grinds it out up top, holds off Connect-A-Peg there late. Number 3, Escarito breaks maiden here for Eduardo Caramori, Sonny Leone in the irons. The winner, 1560, 724. Then Connect-A-Peg, third the 8, Boom Bosh, fourth the 10, Nagu, and fifth the 2, Victory Salsa. Exacta 84.80, the trifecta 162.60. Superfecta, $2,453. The pick 4 for 50 cents, $462.90. And the daily double, $92.20. Running time for the ninth race, 1:48.4. Well, that wraps up racing for Sunday, December 11th. Live racing resumes Wednesday with a first post of 6:15. This has been the Turfway Park Report.